Hey folks, I'm back with another Miniature Monday. So yeah, let's get to it this time. Today we got basically part 2 of Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures. You guys like the first video I did so many times, I can tell by the amount of views on there. I figured I'd give it another go with some different models. So, without further ado, I got 3 packages to open up for you today. First one is for some Blink dogs. I just knocked my wall over, didn't I? Just a human wrecking ball there. Blink dogs. I love these Nolzur Marvelous Miniatures because of there's certain companies that try to get around the intellectual properties of Dungeons and Dragons to make the Dungeons and Dragons monsters, and they do an alright job, but they just name them something different. Like Demogorgon happens to be like the Lasher Beast, and Carrion Crawler is some sort of creepy thing. The Beholder can't even be called the Beholder. It's some sort of eye beast. So, you kind of play patty cake with wherever the hell you're gonna name a miniature if you want to crank out something for D&D and not have an IP lawyer on your ass for it. But these guys got D&D's permission, so without further ado, we got some Blink dogs. Picked this up $4, great price, at Guardian Games in Portland, Oregon. And I got another one here from Guardian Games as well. I'll open for you after that. And let's see what we got. So, oh boy. So let's see. Remember, these all fly around when I try to get them out. So we got the wafer thin miniature bases, which I don't like. Some people are like, "Oh God, I really love the miniature thin wafer or the wafer thin miniature bases." If you want really thin bases for all your miniatures, just do what we used to do back in the day. Get some washers from the hardware store, and put the miniature and glue it on top of that. Maybe a little bit of felt on the bottom to keep it from scratching up your mom's dining table. And there you go. That's kind of how we had to go about doing it. I didn't like them. I prefer square bases, but that's me, and you are you. So you are more than welcome to be you. It's encouraged, actually, at this point. So my opinion may be just an unpopular one. How about that? So we got some ridiculously good detail on these Blink dogs. Massive sprue line right down there. Sprue lines are kind of a bitch to get off of these. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it is what it is. These are essentially $2 a piece. I do like this one. It looks like it's coming out from the other material plane, and about ready to chew somebody up. So I do like that. Kind of weird. I'm kind of wondering how I'm going to paint that. Not used to painting the clear stuff, so it looks like I'm going to have to actually watch a YouTube video to find out how to do that. And maybe if this gets enough attention, I'll see if I can't do a follow-up and show you what it looks like painted. So yeah, all in all, love them. Hate the bases. Those will probably go somewhere, I don't know where. I'll probably put these just on square bases, just because I'm that kind of asshole. So we got that. Okay, I put those there in the old dungeon room, but the dungeon room does not get the wafer thin bases. It's like a goddamn communion wafer or something. Okay, the next one we got, I forgot to even show you what it is. I'm gonna start just digging into it. Is Familiars. This is from the Deep Cuts line from Pathfinder Battles. It's more of the HD minis. WizKids puts it together. NECA, oh, that's weird. They make like collectible monster dolls, like the monsters and stuff like that. And Nightmare Before Christmas, collectible shit. So we got that, and we're gonna open it up, and it says primed with Vallejo primer. Yeah, about that. Started painting a few of these. The water beats up like crazy. It really does. You can't thin down your paint like you want to. It just makes it a beat it up mess. So be patient with it, I guess, with the base coat. As you know, just from personal experience. We got more of these, which get thrown over there because I don't want them. And I got this that kind of fell out. So we got, it looks like some sort of woodland creature. I'm going to say, get it good. I'm looking through the viewfinder here. Come on, buddy. A possum? We want to go possum on this? Now, possum would have a really super long tail, so probably not a possum as much, maybe like an oversized hedgehog or something. You know what the hell this is? Give me put it down in the comments below. How about that? So we got that. We're just gonna have them on the table there, just because it'd be one of those who the fuck invited the woodland creature to dinner. We got a wolf. It's a bit on the small side. I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably, actually, if this cheek's kind of sticking out, it might be a fox. So, and the tail's a lot bushier. So, I'm gonna say fox on this one. I could probably just pull it up and do some research before I actually do a video, like an intelligent person would. But this is just the type of person I'm gonna be right now. And we got looks like a stalagmite with a bat on it. I like that. I like this a lot. I'm gonna have fun painting this. It's gonna be really fast. It's gonna be really easy, and I'm actually going to enjoy it. There's some stuff that I paint just for the sake of, oh god, I had to paint it, just because I need to get it done. And then there is stuff that I don't really need to paint at all, but I'm gonna paint it just because it's fun. And that one looks like it's gonna be lots of fun. And I saved the best for last. So I couldn't find these the first couple times, and when I looked for them, I bought these Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures from 4 different shops. One in Eastern Oregon, and then there's like 3 different shops in Portland that I visit that I get miniatures from, and that is the Mind Flayers, also known as Illithids. These are awesome. Wanted these for a while, and I'm super stoked they came out with them. Before I open this, I want to give you just a brief history of Illithids. Illithids came out, Gary Gygax basically was inspired by a short story that was inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. So for the most part, they're sort of Lovecraftian, hence the tentacles on their faces and what have you. Okay, they were considered an intellectual property of Dungeons and Dragons. So the third parties that were allowed to make miniatures, they were just kind of lacking. Here's what we had to deal with beforehand. This would be a Grenadier's version of an Illithid. I believe this is very early 80s. And, I'm just going to have him hanging out right there. It looks like he's walking like an Egyptian. Oh, yeah, here's another one of the same era, same cast. Painted poorly, picked it up on a lot from Craigslist. Here's another one. This one I believe is a mid to early, it's 1984 Raoul Partha. Yeah, Raoul Partha, 1984. And you got this one too. A little better, I kind of like the bracelet he's got going on with the little cobra on it. So you had that too. Both of them really good for the era. Nothing really to quite write home about, today. However, if you saw one of those miniatures hit the game table in the 80s, you knew you and your party were probably fucked. So, enough with that. So let's go to these. Now, these basically are probably, I can tell you this without even opening the box, which I am, just opening the box, probably the best sculpts of this particular creature that I have seen. So I mean, these invoke horror. They're creepy looking. You know, I love how you can almost still see the knees through the robes. This is an incredible sculpt. This is, wow. Um, Got a little bit of a bent staff going on. That's okay. Boiling hot water, I guess, fixes it. That's what I'll do. Um, I'm gonna have fun painting this, and I'm gonna have fun looking at my players' faces when I put these on the table, just so they can get that feeling like I got in the '80s when I saw one of these hit the table. Like this really brings the fear back into it, and that's cool. I really enjoy that. I mean, we got this guy as the second one, like the web fingers, you know, got the really long fingers there, kind of like salad fingers, you know. um, Potentially some sort of, maybe like a gauntlet or something. Robes are a nice touch. I like the folds in them between the knees a lot. You know, it did a really good job of hiding the sprue line that's right here that I'm gonna have to shave off, but I still think it's really cool. Um, all in all, these are good miniatures, and yeah, I'm gonna have fun painting this. Probably not as much fun as I'm gonna have painting the other. I'll lift it down there, but I'm not gonna have to straighten out a staff for it. Got past 10 minutes. Sorry about that. I hope you didn't have to watch another video or another advertisement. I know eBay, or not eBay, but PayPal likes to try to do that. I tried to keep them short, to the point, one take. That way you can just click on something else and go on with your life. All in all, these are well worth the money. I believe for these particular Mind Flayers, I paid... Oh, geez, what did I pay for them? $4.99. $4.99. Got those at a place in Portland, Oregon called Red Castle Games. Another great game store. Support your local businesses. I know you guys can find most of this stuff online, but do support the local businesses. They don't give me a dime for any of this. I just give shots out just because they're keeping the scene alive, and that's what we need right now. So, yeah, if you like what I have to, show you, hit like. If not, hit dislike. That's all right too. You got criticism, leave it down in the comments below. You got something shitty to say, leave it down in the comments below too. That's all right. I'm for free speech. I'm not going to delete your comment just because I don't agree with it. If you really got a boner for what I put on here, females too, they can have boners too. I'm not being gender targeted. Just pretty much just subscribe, and that way you get that little number next to my name on the left hand side of your computer screen when you click on YouTube to show you that I put out a new video, which I try to do Mondays. Can't really do them every Monday. We all got lives and stuff, but hey, if this picks up, maybe I will. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it, and happy gaming.